I'm scared to door knock.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know
like it.
what? I still get that feeling in the pit of my stomach when I go up there, and I've been door knocking so long, but I still get it every time and this is only the first door of the day for me. I've gotten that far along, thank the Lord. But that first door, and actually it's until I get the first answer at a door. So if I knock, they don't come to the door, then I barrel it this way, I knock a little harder, and then I go with the police knock. And if they don't answer, then I'm leaving the delivery notice. I'm putting that on the door. Final attempt every time. They ain't no first, second, third. It's last attempt. They ain't no last attempt. And if you leave 5 of them on that door, it's last attempt every time, just so you'll know the equation.
Oh, Lord.
But so I get nervous. And Josh, here's what I can't figure out with you. You're kind of like me. You're good at getting in the door. Why are we scared of it? I think it's human nature. I really do. I think that sometimes we're as uncomfortable going to the door as our prospect is opening that door. Oh, am I supposed to tell y'all that? Uh-oh. So here's what we got to do. We got to work on it. It's not going to get any better than us going and doing it. Anything in life, we have to conquer our fears. I was scared to get on a big old boat when I was younger to go deep sea fishing. Terrified, scared to death. I go every other year now, have been for decades. I got over that fear, caught my first fish, and it was a nice one. Hang on a minute, I'll tell you what it was, because that sun gun was big too. Golly, Josh, it's not a snapper, but it's some kind of kingfish, sailfish. No, dadgummit. I'll fill y'all in on that later. But it was a big saltwater fish. And man, I was hooked. I ain't worried about getting on that boat no more. All right, so with door knocking, let's look at it that way. I'm still nervous going to the door, but you know what? I like the element of surprise to be on David Heath's side. Now, I'm nervous, but when they open that door and see me, they're nervous. So I have to be calm. They feed off the energy I'm giving them. If I'm shaking, oh, Miss Jones. Now, hey, Miss Jones, how are you doing? David Heath here, coming by about the blue postcard that you sent back in the mail a couple of weeks ago. Miss Jones, my job is to deliver the information about the new state regulated final expense programs that you requested to you. You want to sit out here on the porch or go inside? That was a little off for y'all that know the script, but get it all in there if you get twisted, if you follow me. But, we're going to be happy that she's there. We're going to try to lower her fears down, her nervousness. How can we do that if we're nervous? We got to take deep breaths before we get out of that car. I don't really buy into all this stuff, but I'm going to tell you, taking deep breaths seems to help. I don't know why. It really seems to regulate me. And he's using needle lead. Tim is, for any of y'all that are asking that, John, there in the chat. But so we have to de-escalate their fears. Now, while we're doing that, de-escalating my fear at the same time by putting on this happy face. I'm here. You're here. It should be good.